What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I wanted to say thank you for tuning in. I appreciate everyone, all the positivity people bring. I'm doing a new spread, and it's kind of different how it's been coming out. I'm doing what is their potential for a relationship for every sign, and what I've noticed is that there's a lot of energy that comes out that could be old, which kind of brings you to the reasons for the cards that come out on the table. So it might be a little bit hard to follow, but I guess if it's supposed to be for you, you'll know. So with that being said, I'm doing the sign of Virgo. Hope everyone's having a good night. How do they feel about Virgo? There's a potential. What is the advice? And what is the outcome? So for how you feel, you have the Emperor card. Ooh. So I think with the Ace of Discs, so I think that you do want a new start in this, and I think that you have thought about it enough, because the Emperor is very strategic, and they are able to make wise decisions. I think that this is something you've thought about. I'm going to leave that there. So I think that it's definitely something that you've thought about, and you do want a new start with this person. You have the Four of Swords, so you might have taken a step back. You might be kind of keeping to yourself, kind of resting a little bit, in your thoughts, or just trying to get your thoughts together, kind of taking your time to come up with a decision. For how they feel, you have the Hermit in reverse. So I feel like they're lonely. I feel like they lost their way when it comes to this situation. Then you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, so there probably is no communication with this person. And then you have the Four of Discs, so this energy of holding back, kind of making it, being really conservative in this situation, maybe more worried about, maybe coming off as they're more worried about themselves, but the truth is they're just holding back. Oh God, okay. Holding back because there is an imbalance in the situation. Maybe they're feeling unbalanced. Then you have the Devil. So I think that there's probably some addictive behaviors, possessiveness. I think that they're bound to this. I think that they feel like this is what they want, and they're kind of a little bit possessive over you, maybe addicted to you, or they could have some addictive behaviors. So for the potential for a relationship, you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So someone is cold. Someone is rigid in how they think. And maybe this was you just cutting them off because of whatever reason. So this is how you're still coming out. Kind of only thinking one way. Maybe one person's kind of thinking about themselves. Then you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So there was probably someone who was in and out and very cruel with how they spoke. Then you have the Knight of Wands in reverse, so not really sure of what they wanted, kind of all over the place. And that's what I mean. I think this is some past behaviors and the reason for, you know, the Queen of Swords. And then you have the Hierophant with the Seven of Cups. So maybe you have more than one choice, but at the same time, there is a, you know, this stable relationship offer here. But maybe it's about making a choice of, you know, what you want to put up with, or if they're still going to be like this. For the advice, you have the Sun card in reverse. So there's definitely some delayed gratification with this situation. Maybe there's sadness and depression. And I think, like I said, it's this past energy that comes with this. But the thing about the Sun card in reverse is it's temporary. So then you have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups talks about wishes coming true and material abundance. And I think that, you know, coming out of this feelings of sadness and stuff, then there is the potential to be really happy. You have the Page of Wands in reverse. So there could have been some manipulation, could have been some deception in the past, which probably led to this depression and stuff. Maybe it's just the way things are being said. That's kind of how I feel this is going. The way things are being said is what's causing a lot of these feelings. Or the lack of things being said about this other person because they're not really communicating. And then you have the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. So, you know, taking a break after being really stressed out, and then, you know, having this person who's kind of all over the place with emotions. Maybe just recognizing that there are some unbalanced behaviors that come along with the situation is the advice. You know, instead of stressing out about it, just realizing that some people are in a lower vibration at times, especially when they're not in their highest element. Then you have the Two of Cups. So you guys are mirroring each other. That love is here. There is romantic love and partnership and, you know, marriage proposal. For the outcome, you have the Four of Cups in reverse with the Three of Cups. So I feel like this could be a missed opportunity if you don't pursue this. But I feel like if you do, then you do have the Three of Cups. So coming together with someone, working together really well with someone, you know, kind of having this long-term investment with the Seven of disc, it's about being patient and, you know, working hard. So maybe there's feelings of, you know, it's kind of still up in the air, like this could be something that you turn down, but if you don't, then, you know, you could come together with this other person. Because one or both of you are stuck in your head with a lot of thoughts. But this is changing, but this is also self-imposed, okay? Then you have the Five of Wands in reverse. So kind of not fighting anymore, kind of avoiding conflict, respecting each other's differences, kind of agreeing to disagree, I think, is the best way forward with this. Someone doesn't want to fight anymore. Then you have the Empress card, so there is a new start here. There is abundance for you guys. Then the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands now, so I think that it's about keeping and maintaining the right boundaries, because this is a test of courage and persistence. So it's about setting the right groundwork and keeping the right boundaries to get things to go in the right way. Because there definitely probably was a lot of fighting, a lot of words. Someone isn't walking away though with the Five of Swords in reverse. They want to make up after all this fighting. They probably got caught doing something. And then there was this feeling of having to move on with the Six and Seven of Swords. So maybe there's a transition that needs to take place of moving out of these feelings if you guys are going to continue. Just kind of moving forward, growing together after the things that have happened. Because then you have the Lovers card, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, but at the same time, this is talking about partnership and deep love. It's a balance. It's about patience and compassion. So it's kind of like, you know, your choice. Let's see what your guys' Romance Angel Oracle cards are. What are the Romance Angel Oracle cards for the sign of Virgo? So the bottom is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Then you have heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And I can definitely tell that there needs to be some communication here. Maybe better than there has been. I don't know. You deserve love. You are lovable. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So that's all I have for Virgo. Have a good night.